Alright, what we got here is a test we do, call it a burn down test. We're going to put 10 pounds of weight on the Timken rev-x oscillating tester, and that is going to simulate a total weight of 543.3 pounds, or 52,156 pounds per square inch of load. What we're going to do is we're going to time this. We're going to get this machine started, put the 10 pounds of weight on it, and then we're going to take the oil bath off, and we're going to see how long it will last, as if we had had a catastrophic failure of some sort with our oiling system or cooling, possibly ran too low on oil. We want to see what kind of abuse this film layer can actually take. Here we go. We have this set on a 3 right now on the motor speed, which is pretty high. Alright, got one weight on. Got 2 weights on. Got 3 weights on. Got 4 weights on. We'll let that wear in for just a second before we start the timer. This is the product Turbo Maxx, added at 1 ounce per quart into conventional 5W30 motor oil that's purchased at AutoZone. It's actually the AutoZone brand, and as soon as we take the oil bath off of this, we'll go ahead and set the timer and let it count down backwards and see what it does. Alright, we've got our 10 pounds on. Seems to be running fine. We're going to slide this down out of the way, and you can see there is no oil bath, and we are starting the timer right now, and we will let this thing run until it stops, however long that takes. This generally, the film strength of this product is quite a bit higher than regular zinc and phosphor additives. We also sell the product ZDDP Maxx, and this product Turbo Maxx is the culmination of 4 years of research trying to make a product that outlasts our previous product, better for our consumers, better for their automobiles. This product also, it's an extreme pressure agent. It reduces friction, reduces temperature, and it has another additive added to it to increase the life of the oil and increase the total base number of the oil and its overall quality. So this really is not a oil additive, it is a oil modifier or a booster kit or packet that would go along with the oil to enhance every aspect of the oil. We've tested some other products on the market. Our intentions are to test a product called rev-x, Motor Coat, Lucas, STP, Z-Max, anything else we could seem to find. It's beginning to smoke just a little bit now. You can just barely see it with the naked eye. You can see a dark layer of oil it's pooling right around the bearing surface, and that's what you want to have. You want to have an attraction between the oil and the friction so it doesn't lose its boundary layer. Maybe we can, I'm going to turn a light on here and see if we can enhance that a little bit. Can you see that flickering? That's a little tiny bead of oil dancing around in there, keeping those two parts from sticking together. Once we get done, I'll edit this, and I have on here, you can see those big wear marks on that bearing. We've got 3 marks on this bearing. One of them is that first mark is just the AutoZone oil with no additive whatsoever, and you can see that it's about 3/16 of an inch wide, maybe, and 3/8 of an inch long, maybe 5/16 of an inch wide. Well, that's probably under 5/16. It grooved out a pretty wide path, and the groove that's next to that is the same oil with an oil bath in with I believe it had 15 pounds of weight on it. We'll try to tie all of these videos together on YouTube to see what we can come up with. Can you see all the smoke? Still hanging in there quite well. Oh, that did it. That shut it off. We are at, the timer was set at 10 minutes. It was stopped at 5 minutes and 35 seconds. So that means it went it's on hundreds. It went 4 minutes and 25 seconds before it locked up with no oil on the bath. It's still got, you can still see a tiny little dribble of oil in there. I'll go ahead and leave this run for a second and take the weight off. See if I can take that bearing out without getting burnt. Get a rag. Ooh, that's hot, 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 hot. Very hot, very hot. Try and hold on to it here while it's smoking hot. Ooh. That is too hot. Back this up a little bit. See that little tiny mark? There's 2 little tiny marks right next to one another. That's just too hot to hold on to there. And see, that's the mark from the regular motor oil with no additive. And there's two tiny marks there side by side. The mark from the one without with the bath being removed is just infinitely smaller than the other one. But as you can see, they're not even discolored. They're still shiny. Even the one that's over here, the bearing didn't get that hot. So I would have to say that's pretty much a pass. I would think that that would be a superior protection, especially over any regular motor oil.